There's not a saintly person in the world who continually be in a bad environment and not get sucked in and not get affected by that environment. Years ago, I heard a story about a town drunk in the Western days, and he kept riding his horse through the town, and he would say, I'm not going to get drunk, and he would hitch his post up, and he'd hear the music come out of that bar, and he'd see the saloon girls, and he'd see the gambling. I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And then before the night was over, he'd be in there drunk. He did that week after week, and he'd tell his friends, I'm not going to do it this time. But after a while, they didn't see him anymore in the bar. He quit. He wasn't even going in there no more. He was going to town, and they wouldn't even see him. And where you been? Why ain't you been in the saloon anymore with the alcohol and the barmaids and all the gambling? Why ain't you been in there? What are you doing now? He said, well, I can say no to that now. I don't have to go in there. He said, well, how did you do it? He said, well, what I did is I found a new hitching post. I quit tying my horse up in front of that bar. I found another one across town. You know, some of you need to find a new hitching post. You need to quit tying your horse up at the places you're tying your horse up at.